You're showing up as a starseed, which is a being who has previously lived an extraterrestrial life, someone whose sole origin is from beyond Earth and possibly even the Milky Way galaxy itself. This is a person who has reincarnated in this lifetime to help human beings ascend. And so for you, the key is to find your identity, is to figure out who you are. Who is your sense of self? Some of you have memories and even past life regressions of things that you previously went through. And you just may be good at everything, or you may be somebody who's well-rounded, someone who's the jack of all trades. Some of you may have felt alone your whole life, even amongst your family, even amongst your friends. It's like you've always had this intuitive nudge that you're different from everyone else. It seems like you've actually been watched or stalked for quite some time. I've had many incidents that are just far-fetched that you wouldn't even believe if I was to explain to you. And this is what leads me to believe that the system, or the beings that control the system or work for the government itself, are heavily intimidated. Why? Because they know what you are. This is either through birth chart interpretations, through blood that they have scanned when it comes to you. But some of you may be in positions where you're always being confronted, or you're always in confrontational situations. People just are even aggressive and defensive towards you, and it's because of the fact that they know intuitively on a subconscious level that you're someone who's just advanced in many ways. Your ways of thinking is advanced. Your abilities to notice pattern. This could even be the Fibonacci sequence with golden ratio. This is you noticing patterns and you being attached to many things in this life that are connected to nature, that is connected to beauty. We have Tao Sentience, which is also language. You may have the ability to understand languages that you probably have never even learned about, at least within this lifetime. You're coming off as very resilient, very bold, very sassy. Between the Tao Sentience and the Alpha Centaurians, these are all basically star systems that are beyond our galaxy. With Tau Sentient, this is going to be a star or just an element that's similar to the sun. So some of you are very connected to other beings that are from beyond this world. This is how you get your intuitive messages. This is how you just know things. And it's very hard to explain why you know certain things. With strategy and planning, this is also going to be something that's your strong suit. So you staying in your power and you being resilient and patient is also something that's going to help you within this lifetime. Your third eye pineal gland is way open. It doesn't matter how much fluoride is put in your water. It doesn't matter what it is that they try to do to poison or close this aspect of the third eye. Yours may even be overactive to the point where you may pick up on things that is just inexplainable. So grounding yourself is going to be very important. With the Knight of Wands, there's also things being emitted not just from technology itself. Some of you may be in positions at work that kind of like, I don't want to say suppress who you are, but you just know you're meant to do more. You know that you're capable of so much more. You're being pushed right now to shield your energy. So access to you should be exclusive. With the align your universe being here, if you can see all the movement and just all the energy that's being transmuted from this person's mind, it's like you may be the type of person that uses way more of a percentage of your brain than a regular person, which makes you have access to certain DNA codons, to Akashic records. It's like you just are connected to everything that is. You have a very strong connection to music as well, which is why you have to be careful about what kind of music you're listening to, especially when it comes to music that's created through record labels in the US that are very prone to having sonic warfare frequencies. The best way to heal yourself and possibly even heal others is by connecting to music. This is either listening to music or creating your own music, creating your own frequency, your own sound, because you have a ton of spiritual gifts. These spiritual gifts are a lot of talents that most people don't have. You're showing up as someone who's very strong, very resilient, someone who's capable of doing a lot. You have like an infinite amount of possibilities. It's just a matter of what it is that you want to do, deciding to stick to your path and not getting distracted. Because with Magic Guardian, the magic that you carry is from within. There's nothing more special than you. Like, you are basically the sequence of the universe within your own psyche, within the neurons, the electrons, the atoms in your body. You're also giving the energy of an elder. So you have a lot of ancestral ties, and your ancestors are closely connected to you, very close with you at this current time, watching you as you watch this video. And this is why you're able to move further than most people. You're very dedicated in the things that you decide to do. I also feel like with secret temptation, a lot of other beings do try to tempt you in the wrong pathway. This is like anything dark and demonic that does try to recruit you because of your special power. They want you on their side. This is why you meet people that will lead you astray, or you have connections of people that try to bring you down. They want you to turn into them. They hate the fact that you're special. With starseed here and this woman holding a Rubik's cube, that's basically an explanation of your capabilities, of the combinations of the things that you're able to do. Moon cycles also affect you in a major way. It really depends on your insight on this. And with protection guardian, you have a lot of protection, so you're the type of person that could really change the regime on the planet. You're someone who is closely connected to source, closely connected to the universe. Stay away from alcohol if you can. I mean, in moderation, that's fine. But alcohol is one of the things that I feel like will tamper with this third eye. Alcohol does stand for alcohol, which is like spiritual possession in a way. So this is how they tempt you, is through this type of energy, is by lowering your vibration. Trust your intuition at all times, because your intuition is different. What you're connected to is different than most people. Trust your gut at all times, because everyone that you encounter, you heal them in a way. You show them the way. Some of you live very isolated lives, or you're constantly isolated. It doesn't matter how many people are around you. Their journey that you are on is unique only to you. Even if you have family, even if you're connected to a romantic interest, even your partner, or even the person that's closest to you has a very hard time understanding you, because you're figuring yourself out as you go. Like, you're a very complex being. You're not a regular human being. You've ascended from a specific place in this meat suit, which is a human body, right? But you're not like everyone else, and you know this. You know this because you know what you're capable of doing. With drop your shields and protection, you're protected through everything that you do. Regardless of how dangerous the situation might be, you will come out of it unscathed. And with the Six of Pentacles, you're basically supposed to be in the giver role. If you look at this woman, she kind of symbolizes royalty. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter with this gender. But you're here to essentially give back to the people in some way, whether it's giving back physically, mentally, with knowledge, giving back finances, giving back love. But in order to get to that point, it is going to be very tumultuous. Some of you have been traumatized, and there's a reason why you've been traumatized. Is because the people around you, they know you're special. If the CIA themselves knows this, I'm pretty sure people around you can tell. And this is why you're in a constant state of having to protect yourself, of shielding your energy, because not everyone needs to have access to this. This is very sacred. It's like you're a very sacred person. The experiences that people have with you is very sacred, and how it changes them. You're connected to things that just are beyond this world.